Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Azania, he's checked in for Tony Allen. Gasol is screen on Hill. And it's Conley penetrating. Here's Azania. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success. Zach Randolph getting up there in his mid-30s, but his game has never been based on explosiveness. So it's all about strength, skill, and craft when you talk about Zebo, and he's aging gracefully. And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And GA, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
And Randolph Clark can struggle in matchups against quicker power forwards or those spread fours.
Yeah, but even though he struggles on the perimeter against those guys, he punishes them when he gets them inside in his operating area at the offensive end. Most big men have a hard time dealing with him in the paint.
Very good point. Kept alive. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layups.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. White, he's checked in for Gasol. Green comes in for Fournier. And it's all for Payton in for Mike Conley. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Mahinmi's checked in for Turner. Lavoy Allen comes in for George. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for C.J. Miles. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Ellis. Tries it from 19. And another miss by Memphis.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stuckey passes to Allen. To the middle. Mahinmi dishes to Allen. No good. Some solid defense from Randolph.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Indiana leading. Green is the 3 with Zebo at the 4. Payton is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Wright in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Ellis kicks to Mahinmi. And the wide open shot from Stuckey. It's good from long range. Stuckey's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Pacers. Payton kicks to Green. Got a piece of it. Ellis outside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
First off, look, every year there are all-star game snubs, and perhaps last year Monte Ellis was the big one in the West. Hard to leave him off given the way he played for the Mavs.
For Monte not being an all-star, there are a lot of guys that could have made an argument to be there. Monte's was as strong as any.
Yeah, and his own coach said that Monte deserved it more than Dirk, his teammate. And not a shot at Dirk by Carlisle, just Rick expressing how valuable Monte was to the match. And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really,
Good try.
in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
Timeout called the Pacers. I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Marc Gasol's checked in for Randolph. And it's Mike Conley in for Elfrid Payton. Gasol with the steal. Back to Conley. Fires for three. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Hill against Conley. Hill kicks to Allen. Here's Mahimi.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Conley into the lane. Outside Gasol. From 20 feet out. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Fournier. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Hill with it. Pass to Stuckey. He feeds it to Allen. Stuckey into the lane. And he goes in for the dunk.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Wright. Then for the Pacers, Turner's checked in for Mahimi. Hill comes in for Lavoy Allen. And it's Ellison for George Hill. Now here is Conley. To the inside. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Gasol.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps, Greg, some type of motivational speech at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. So we can't get either to fall. For Memphis, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. And it's Conley penetrating. They now take the lead. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
Absolutely. I mean, 6 lead changes here so far.
Exciting stuff.
And, guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Pass to Gasol. Dishes it to Fournier. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Randolph. The rebound by Turner.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
George with the ball. Conley picks him up. And George kicks to Stuckey. It's in!
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Randolph a screen. Conley the pass to Gasol. Outside for Randolph. Ellis against Conley. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Hezonja comes in for Jeff Green. And Tony Allen subbed in for Fournier. Then for the Pacers, Mahaney's checked in for Turner. Lavoy Allen comes in for Hill. And it's Hill in for Rodney Stuckey. Now here is Hill. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Oh, wow, unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
All right, Memphis, you got your free throw. Nice round of applause.
5 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Got it! Gasol.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're trailing by 2.
All right, fans, let's get
1 second left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
With under 2 seconds remaining, you've got to hurry it up. Get the ball up quickly and take one dribble and get it to the rim.
Stolen by Conley. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. you were just wondering what would